The Kerry Social Farming Project is transforming the lives of people with disabilities and farmers in Kerry.
We go farming solid.
Yeah.
And what do you do every day?
I go into I sit inside in the stall every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why do you like coming here?
Social farming is my dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my dream coming through every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I couldn't ask for any better.
What's the best thing about social farming?
Getting out. Getting out near the mountains, near the animals, near the countryside, near everything. If I didn't have this, jeepers, I don't know what I'd be. Maybe stuck inside the house, look at the walls, or maybe not do nothing. But this is, I'm lucky to have this. It's just, if we got more people get involved and know that this means a lot to us, including myself.
We have a farming community here in South Kerry that have an awful lot to offer, and providing care for people with disabilities is something that we thought farmers could do and farmers might be interested in, and we started to develop the Social Farming Project in South Kerry. We started using social inclusion money first of all, with support from Kerry County Council, and we rolled out a model of social farming where neither the participant nor the farmer gets paid to do it.
My name is Gerard O'Sullivan, and we farm here in Lahardin. And about 4 years ago, maybe 4.5 years ago, Joseph McCrohan approached me and see would I be interested in social farming. The first day I said to Joe, what is social farming? I had no idea. He explained it to me. So I came home that evening anyway, and we had a kitchen cabinet meeting, myself, Marianne and my brother Tim, and we said we'd give it a go. And we did, we signed up for it, and we're totally delighted we signed up for it. Errol Leahy is the boy that comes to us, and he's coming to us now with 4 years. I think the week would not be the same without Errol coming. Errol have adapted very, very well to the farm. He adapted to us very well, and his personality have changed, and he came on leaps and bounds. He loves interaction with the animals. He loves meeting different people, talking to different people. He loves going down to the Kerry Co-op store to have banter with Dessie, O'Connell, the manager down there, and they have all know him now, and they've accepted him, and they have made him feel very welcoming into the community. And we just totally enjoy having Errol now. Errol spent Christmas with us this year.
I have a son with special needs, David.
Yeah.
I would be working in the community, Ballinskelly's community. I've been working in Ballinskelly's community for years and years, on different projects. So I would be very interested, but I suppose the fact that David was special needs put me into that realm, if you know what I mean. And when I heard about social farming, it was a no-brainer, an absolutely no-brainer, because David is a sort of person who's an outside person, and it gives the lads something different. It gives them something different to do on a day. They can come, the companionship, the company. So I think it's a win-win for everybody. And as a farmer, I would get an awful lot out of it. Just a sense of doing something well and doing something right, which is brilliant.
Initially, Social Inclusion and Activation Programme, or SICAP funds, were used to set up farms to make the farm safer for participants, and so no farmer would be out of pocket in terms of improved safety measures and enhancing activities for participants. To get the project up and running, South Kerry Development Partnership collaborated with a number of local service providers, statutory groups and North East West Kerry Development Partnership to form a shared service. This shared service still steers the project today.
We work with the various service providers in Kerry Parents and Friends, St John of God's in Neighbour Ireland, and we sat down and talked to them, we set up a working group with all the partners around the table, and we came up with this model.
Following a successful tendering process, the project is now funded by the Department of Agriculture, Food and the Marine since 2016.
people would normally not associate the Department of Agriculture, Food and the Marine as a department that funds activities, involved in disability and inclusion programs. It is, in many respects, a new innovation for us.
This funding has enabled the project to grow, bringing more farmers on board, supporting more participants, and the recruitment of a full-time facilitator necessary to coordinate the activities of Kerry Social Farming on the ground.
Irene is brilliant. The fact that we got Irene in to do to become the administrator, she's taken the social farming from down here to way up there. She's a brilliant worker. She's always there at the end of the phone if you need her.
We were hoping that this project would have a big impact on the lives of people with disabilities in Kerry, given that people in rural areas who have a disability find it very difficult to get involved in their local communities. We were initially concerned would we have enough farmers coming on board on a voluntary basis. Also, we had concerns with Kerry Social Farming be sustainable over a long-term period. However, the benefits and success of Kerry Social Farming has exceeded our expectations. The project started with just 2 farms in South Kerry in 2013 and has grown organically and sustainably. Today, there are 12 established host farms all over the county, supporting 21 participants, with a further 6 new farms in various start-up phases, which we envisage will be up and running by the end of the summer in 2018. This will bring the total to 33 participants availing of social farming opportunities in the county. An evaluation on Kerry Social Farming clearly shows the multitude of benefits for both people with disabilities and host farmers.
Number 1. The Department of Agriculture, Food and Marine investment in Kerry Social Farming has yielded multiple dividends and all performance targets have been exceeded. Number 2. Social farming works. Number 3. The Kerry model of social farming works. It works particularly well in Kerry because it has been tailored and adapted for local conditions, just as happens in international best practice.
The voluntary model means we can offer long-term placements for participants. On average, each participant has been attending the same farm for 3 years. This has enabled real friendships to develop between participants and the farming family. The farmers appreciate increased farm safety measures. Work continues as normal on the farm, and farmers also enjoy the company and enjoyment they have with the participants. As the participants go out and about with the farmer, this makes people with disabilities more visible and involved in their community. Adding to the social dimension of the project, Kerry Social Farming has evolved into a very strong but informal social club where farmers involved can share friendship, knowledge and resources. Our experience shows that a stop-start approach to social farming is not ideal because it limits the benefits of social farming, in particular the opportunities for real friendships to develop. We have seen the huge benefits and advantage for long-term farm placements in terms of improved mental and physical well-being, developing new skills and forging supportive relationships. In Kerry, we have a template for social farming based on a voluntary model that works, and we envisage that this model could be rolled out in every county in Ireland by other local development companies and regional groups. While the resources required for Kerry Social Farming are relatively modest based on the impact this project has in communities, it does require long-term commitment to funding resources so we can bring new farms on board and coordinate the project. The vision of Project Ireland 2040 is to invest in our country, not just from a financial perspective, but to invest in our people and communities. Kerry Social Farming is already delivering this vision. Farmers have always been the life force of rural communities and custodians of our natural and cultural heritage. It's true that the increased urbanisation combined with rural isolation are creating challenges for farmers in this role. Kerry Social Farming is a modern and practical approach to ensure that our farmers have opportunities to reconnect with each other and the wider community while having a massive impact on the lives of people with disabilities.
No, it's really great to see Martin enjoying this so much and being so full into it, and I think it's something that would be hugely beneficial to everybody in the country who would like to participate in social farming to have that opportunity available to them.